Dog has been a friend to me ever since I first got him. His name is Preston.
Who? Oh.
He's so furry though. Pretty much too furry.
Do you have a friend in this one? Cause I wanna be him.
Yeah.
Alright, I wanna be him.
Alright. My friend would come over and play with him a lot often. He loved him. One night, I was sitting by the couch, watching SpongeBob.
SquarePants!
My friend had knocked on the door. I answered the door. He wanted to come in and play with the dog. I allowed him to. I said, you could go play with him in the room upstairs where he is. It was about 2 a.m. No, wait, 1 a.m. when I heard a scream. Ah! It came from upstairs. That was where my friend was. I ran upstairs with my shotgun. I decided to go check it out. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. I quickly opened the door. All there was a sign saying the 666 warshiper dog. I was starting to get a little bit worried. And where was my friend? I mean, I heard screaming. I decided to go check out into the woods to see if he was out there and see if he went to go take him out for a walk. I quickly hopped in the car. I was searching about for 1 hour in the woods. Didn't find anything. But I could swear I got the feeling that someone was following me.
I don't know.
I was starting to get a little bit creeped out. And I heard barking. It sounded like Preston's barking. I quickly followed the barking. I led to a campfire. I couldn't believe it. I saw Preston standing on his hind legs, like a werewolf would do. He hollered, "Ow, ow!" My friend was tied up. Over him said the sign 666. I was starting to lose faith in Preston. My love for him. I couldn't go on anymore. How couldn't I see this? That my dog was actually a demon. I started to cry, but Preston walked up to me. I ran out of the woods as fast as I can, forgetting my friend. I decided to go back and get him. When I returned, Preston was gone, but my friend was still there. I grabbed the knife out of my back pocket and untied him. I decided to go back to the house with him. We quickly got in the car. I turned on the radio. Breaking news. Sightings have been reported of a werewolf around the neighborhood. Please lock your doors until this case is solved.
Mom, my friend is doing some recording. What is it?
I decided to see.
What kind of fish do you want?
I
Yay.
decided to see in my mind that it would be Preston. But as cute as he was, how would this
Yeah. Good
become?
boy.
Then I remembered that we played a
boy.
Ouija board last week, and we forgot to say goodbye. Preston was standing on his hind legs at my front door, his mouth covered in blood, and in his hand was my mother's head. He said, "Goodbye." I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I guess Donald Trump is right. A man's best friend doesn't make sense.
Then I came in shooting the dog.
Then my friend grabbed the gun out of his back pocket. He started shooting at Preston. I dropped to my knees screaming. I grabbed my mother's head, crying for help. I woke up. It was all just a dream. But at the corner of my bed...
Wait, Nathan, you woke up by me because you were like moving around. And I said, dude, wake up.
But at the corner of my bed, I saw Preston standing on his hind legs. And my friend came out from under the covers and said, "Are you okay?" I pointed to Preston. He looked up at Preston. He said, "Go, run, I'll hold him off." I ran out of the room. I was in the middle of the hallway when I heard crashing coming from my room and growling and screaming.
Then I took out my bazooka.
I ran out into the woods. I said, "I hope my friend is still alive." Preston crashed through the roof. Preston crashed through the roof.
I ran out to the woods. The house blew up.
I could see someone going out of the back door from my house. I said, maybe it was him. Maybe it was my friend. The person looked at me. It was my friend. And I knew that look. He had a plan. I decided to lure Preston into the woods. Preston started chasing after me with the blood on his mouth he had from the dream. I stopped, and Preston stopped. Preston reached out his claw, about to carve my head off. But that's when my friend came out with an axe and cut Preston's head off. The nightmare had ended.
I have to make a sound effect.
The nightmare had ended. And to this day, I wish I could go back and change it. This is the end of my creepypasta. Hello guys, it's your boy NathanGames300 here. Hope you enjoyed the the 666 worshiper dog creepypasta. This was a part of creepypasta month, and remember, every July is creepypasta month. So get your popcorn ready, because I think, is July almost over?
I think. But
well,
this story was edited by the following players in it.
I didn't edit it.
I know.
So we hope you like the creepypasta. Yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next creepypasta.